The sun climbed slow and merciless over the plains, spilling gold across the sea of cattle gathered near the Cottonwood River. Dust rose with every restless hoof, hanging in the air like a warning. Laura Whitaker stood at the center of it all, her black riding coat already powdered brown, her spine straight, despite the ache that never quite left her chest. This was supposed to be Thomas's drive. 6 months ago, her husband had stood right where she stood now, mapping the route with a stick in the dirt, talking about river crossings and weather signs like he always did. 6 months ago, his laughter still lived in this land. Now, all Laura had left was the promise he never got to keep, to see their cattle safely, to market one last time. "I'll be leading the drive." The words fell into the morning, quiet like a dropped iron. Men paused midst the duel, hands froze on reins, and a few exchanged glances they thought she wouldn't notice. Kyle Mercer noticed everything. He leaned against a fence post, arms crossed, hat tilted low over sharp eyes that had seen too many bad decisions play out on open land. Trail boss, 38 years old. A reputation for bringing herds through hell and back with minimal loss and even fewer complaints. Thomas Whitaker had hired him personally for this drive back when Thomas was still breathing. Kyle pushed off the fence and walked toward Laura, boots crunching in the dirt. "Mrs. Whitaker," he said evenly, tipping his hat out of respect. "With all due respect, this isn't the place for a widow," Laura cut in, meeting his gaze without flinching. Her eyes were tired but steady, the kind that had learned how to hold pain without letting it spill. "I know what you're going to say, and the answer is no." Kyle exhaled through his nose. "I was going to say, this is dangerous. Long weeks on the trail, storms, rustlers, stampedes. It's not something you lead just to prove a point." Laura stepped closer, lowering her voice. "I'm not proving a point. I'm finishing what my husband started. If you want to hear the full story, click the title below."